Ladies and gentlemen, it has been so long since we talked about the attic goblin, the race car driving extraordinaire, Akron's favorite son himself, Chance Wilkins, and by God, let me tell you something. He is doing the same stuff that he was doing when we last left off talking about this little guy. He's bitching about the trolls. He's claiming that he got set up and isn't a predator, despite later on in the video admitting that he doesn't care about that incident, and yeah, people can think what they want. He messed up, who cares anymore? I feel like anybody that has watched Cyrax for any extended period of time can see that he's going through the same cycle that he always does, and we all know where this ends up. Sooner rather than later, it's going to be on someone's panel, and he's going to be freaking out and losing his mind. And I haven't seen any of that recently, but I tell you what I have seen. I've seen Cyrax sitting in his room, trying to threaten any and all comers who may dare troll him. And is it working, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think it's dissuading all the trolls who have made it their life's mission to make sure this little predator's life is a living hell? Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's probably just going to keep going till the end of time, or at least until Cyrax drops the attitude that he always has, but we all know that's never going to happen. And so with all that being said, let's see what Cyrax has to say to these trolls.
I was illegally entrapped. Why? For two things: clicks and views, which adds up to the third thing, which is money. You guys saw me, and you saw an easy target. Well, guess what? Fuck all you. You guys burn in fucking hell, and I hope you die sometime soon. I really do.
Jesus, he's just coming out the gate swinging. Look, I know he's always been pissed off about people making videos on him, or people like having him on streams and getting money. He's never liked that because he's never been able to make money himself, so it's always greatly offended him when people can make that almighty dollar off of his name when he can't do the same. But to just immediately go from that to, I really hope you die soon. I really do. Like, I really do. We all know that he gets trolled to like a crazy level, but still, it's such an unhealthy thing to be talking about people in the sense of just, I can't wait till these people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're just thinking and hoping and waiting for a certain group of people to not be here anymore, you got a problem. Like, you're not all there in the head. And Cyrax, this is just something that he's always got on his mind.
Every single one of you deserves to feel the pain that I've felt over the last several years. You guys deserve to feel the pain that I have felt, and that I still feel because of you guys to this day. Every single one of you deserves to be hated on. And don't get it twisted, this ain't me raging out. This is me speaking on what you've done to me over the years. Every single one of you that has ever attacked me deserves to be hated on, deserves to be shut down, and deserves to not have a normal life ever again.
So Cyrax falls under the belief that all these people who criticize him for the terrible things he's done in his past also deserve to have like a terrible life like him, where people are just basically hating on him all day. You can see the amount of hatred that he harbors towards these people, and because he believes he's the innocent victim here, he's just begging and pleading with people to, hey, like, let's turn things on the trolls. Let's make them be the ones who are hated on, and them be the ones who are getting bullied, when it's never gonna happen. But it's something that most locals do. They expect that one of these days they're gonna get this giant own on the trolls, and things are just gonna turn around and everything's gonna go back to normal. It has never happened for any of these guys, and Cyrax here sure as hell isn't the difference.
Now, with that being said, I have one thing to say to the troll community. You're never gonna stop me. I will never stop doing what I love doing. You're never going to get in my motherfucking way again. Because your guys' time is over. Finished. You've had your spotlight. You've had your time. Now, it's my turn to do one thing.
Yep, folks, that's right. He's about to pull his out on his own stream now. Fuck with you.
starting today, as of the end of this stream, Cyrax is dead. And in 6 months...
Oh my god.
In 6 months, I will be coming back as a brand new person. And my stepdad is not dead. He is very much alive.
I don't know why, but it always cracks me up when he goes from like, if I'm dead, guys, Cyrax is dead, I'm no longer going by that name. This is super serious to me. In 6 months, I'll be a changed man. Hey, by the way, Ed isn't dead, guys. Like, Ed, I don't know why you just spread more rumors that Ed's dead, but it's a constant in the Cyrax verse for people to make rumors about Ed or Sally passing away. I'm not going to say it's right, but I am going to say that the trolls do it a lot. So just imagine you have to come onto the internet every single day, get in front of the camera, and have to argue with people and tell them, hey, they're still alive. Like, I don't know why you're doing this. Like, it seems like it's something Cyrax has to deal with pretty often, and it's a thing that most normal people never have to deal with. The internet just throwing fake death rumors about people that you yourself live with at you. I mean, they're basically just third world locale problems. Things that only people like Cyrax have to deal with.
He is alive. I don't know who the hell spread that rumor, but he is alive. He is not dead. And I know why you guys are trying to do that. Because you're trying to start shit, and it's not gonna work.
Well, they got you to mention it in your stream, Chance. Despite you going downstairs, seeing Ed, and knowing he's still alive, you had to bring it up here. So I'm pretty sure they got what they wanted.
But like I said, over the next few months, I will be reinventing myself in a whole brand new way. And when that day comes, and I come back, you guys won't be able to touch a single lick of any of my content or any of my music at all. And you wanna know why? Because I'll be set to roll.
So I think what Cyrax is hinting at here is him finally getting his license. I don't even know if that's legally possible, but either way, he's about to start rolling, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that's going to be on a bicycle or...
No. I don't do the furry shit. Never have, never will. Not that I have a problem with that community, because I have a few friends that are in that community, but I myself don't run that way.
Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Known internet predator Chance Wilkins is not a furry. Like, don't affiliate him with that degeneracy, by God. And I know, he didn't talk about it like that. He actually said that, he respects that community because he has some friends in that community. But he himself, quote unquote, does not run that way. Now, of course you can take Chance's word for this. However, you can also look at the times when he said that he does not run another way, that being the gay way. And if you know about Chance's history, you know about the Blind Billy story. And if you know about the Blind Billy story, you would know that Chance is most likely lying about that as well. So, I can imagine that Chance would probably get down with the furry lifestyle. He just needs to find the money to buy himself a suit. That's probably why he's so pissed off at the trolls and not letting him get any money, because he's trying to buy like a furry suit, and tailors, it costs a lot of money to get one specifically fitted for such a small frame. Poor guy's going through a lot right now.
I'll be coming back a brand new person. But like I said, as the end of this video comes to a close here in a couple short seconds, or minutes, I should say, Cyrax is dead, and will be dead forever. I am personally killing that part of my life off, because that part of me is attached to nothing but hatred and disgust and filth that you guys, the troll community, created. And that ain't really me. I want these people to actually see who I actually am, which is not an evil person.
You guys want to hear one of the most evil things Cyrax has ever done? Alright, so if this video already isn't demonetized to all hell, this is probably gonna do it. And it involves a song that Cyrax made called Lost Innocence. Now, I shouldn't say that Cyrax made it, more so that he stole it. And if you know this story, you're probably already cringing because you know what's about to be coming here. Cyrax released a song years ago, and this song that Cyrax apparently wrote himself describes the story of a young girl being sold into doing stuff. I'm not gonna say it explicitly, but you know what I'm talking about. Like a very young girl, and she was sold into stuff by her own mother. It's a terrible story, and this girl wrote a poem online about this. Now, I'm gonna try to repeat what I believe the poem went like because I can't find a copy of it, but it went something like, "Listen to the story I have to tell you. I want to take you back to that specific day where I was laying on the bed and I heard my mom talking on the phone with some man." Keep that in mind now, listening to Cyrax's hit song, Lost Innocence.
Out there, listen to what I have to say. I'm going to take you back to that one specific day. I was lying in the bed alone while listening to you and him talk on the phone. You said, well, if they have the money, I don't see why not.
So again, I want to reiterate, that is a song here that Mr. I'm Not an Evil Guy over here claims he wrote. Why even turn that into a song? What about that poem made him think, wow, this needs a beat behind it? What the fuck? And also, this is the same guy who wants you to believe that he's leaving the internet and gonna come back with a cleaner image so that trolls can't keep stealing his music. Because again, it only matters when it's happening to him. When he's on the receiving end of the thievery, now it's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. The final thing I wanted to bring up regarding that song is, what was Cyrax looking up to find that poem? Why was that something that came across his feed? What was he either searching for? How did he come across that? Because why would it... You know what I'm saying here? Think of the context in which that poem was. Why would he even find that? I don't know. Let's just move on.
And trust me, when the day comes, I will be doing all of that. Everything I've said. Reporting, attacking the trolls, fighting back, I am gonna do that for sure. But this time, I've come prepared with evidence to show what these people do to me. And I will not rest until every single troll channel that has ever covered me is shut the fuck down. I will make sure that every little single fucking channel, there's the documentary channels, whether it's these people being archivers when they're not, and I will make sure that the world sees that you're all pieces of shit. So with that being said, farewell. For a good, long while. Cyrax, as of this very second, is dead forever. He is no longer a part of my life. He is no longer a part of who I am as a person. He is no longer who I am going to be known as. Cyrax is dead. Finished. Gone. Because that part of me was weak. That version of me was weak. And when I do come back, I can promise you that I'll be ready for a fight. I'll be ready to shut every single troll down with a snap of a finger. I can promise you that. So with that being said, fuck the troll community. Fuck every single troll in it. And I am gonna say this. You trolls, as far as I'm concerned, because you guys are pure fucking evil. So do yourselves a favor and get the fuck off the internet and get a real job. Because I'm not going anywhere and you will never be able to beat me. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's gonna be gone away for a couple days. No, I'm not. I'm stepping away for good for a very, very, very long time.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, an internet legend has come and gone. Cyrax, Chance Wilkins, just a great musician, an all-time entertainer here on YouTube, someone who is known up there in the ranks with Markiplier, PewDiePie, one of the greats. He's finally walked away, and maybe one of these days he will come back. He said he will, and by God, us fans are going to wait on that day with bated breath. But it's a long time away. It's a long time away. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 6, you know? It's like, oh, I want it so bad, but, they're working hard on it, and when it finally gets here, it's going to be worth the wait. So all of us true and honest Cyrax fans, we're going to wait for that day, and when it comes, my God, is it going to be sweet. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here, and
what's going on, guys? Today we are checking out the official music video for Friendly Fire, which is a brand new song by Linkin Park that I actually missed out on. I actually ended up missing this song completely by accident. As you guys know, or may not know, Linkin Park is hands down my #1 favorite band in the world. I've been listening to them since their very, very early days of like 2001, 2002, 2003. So, I've been on this journey with them for a very long time now, and when I heard that they were dropping a new song, like, I was excited, but also kind of, sad because of the fact that obviously, Chester not being here. Now, I was told that this song is very emotional and very, very heavy. So if you guys do like this, you already know what to do, and let's get into it.
So less than 12 hours he's back, right? Look at this. He's loving this Linkin Park. He is just in a trance. He's mesmerized by Chester's, his sultry, his pipes, he loves Chester. We all know that. He tries doing the scream. He broke Chester's screaming record. So, that's something that's gotta, eat at Cyrax, knowing he took that from Chester and now Chester's gone.
Damn. Dude, right off fucking rip, I know I'm pausing it super soon, but dude, oh my God. Seeing Chester like that, man, holy crap. Like that. Wow, dude, I got fucking goosebumps, man.
So I think I know what's going on here. Cyrax decided to switch the 6-month window of him going away to more of a 12-hour window. And in that time, he realized what he has to do to change. It's to put on a bandana to hide the head scabs, because you bet your ass that's why he's wearing that thing. You probably saw him in one of the videos he made and was like, oh, not doing that anymore. So just expect to see bandana-headed Cyrax, I would assume, for here on out. But Cyrax is back, and he's here to do what he originally was here for, to review music, to make music, no more talking about the trolls, and less than an hour later, he put up this video.
I would say this one time only. Every motherfucker out there that's ever attacked me, y'all can go the fuck to hell. Every one of you is a lifeless piece of shit. You're garbage. Every one of you is trash. See, y'all don't want me to tell the real fucking truth. What I find funny is this. I've been sitting back and I've been watching. And you know what's funny? Y'all continue to regurgitate the same fucking old ass bullshit videos. Why? Because that just proves my theory correct. Actually, that doesn't prove my theory correct. That proves the facts correct. And you know what that is? That y'all are no-lifers that depend on me for money. Y'all regurgitate and spew the same fucking garbage. over and 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 over again. Why? Because you're interested in money. You want to make money off of me. Well, I'm done with that shit.
So he's basically back to do the same thing he did in yesterday's video. He's complaining about the trolls, saying they have no lives. All they do is make money off him. And, I mean, it's so funny again because he's complaining about these people regurgitating the same shit, just spewing the same stuff, as he spews the same nonsense that he said just yesterday, and he said the day before, and he's been saying for years now. But again, it's classic Cyrax to deflect, even if he's not fully aware that he's doing it. Something that Cyrax loves to do, it's one of his biggest defense mechanisms, is to just throw things that he himself does at other people. As I said, it's deflection, but I really don't think in his mind that he sees himself doing this stuff. He just sees the trolls as the big problem, and him as the guy who's like bravely fighting against them. But if I'm being honest, I'm just doing what I used to do in the old Cyrax videos. I'm trying to make sense of something that there's no sense to make of, and that's Cyrax's mind. He just says stuff that comes to his mind as soon as it hits it. He doesn't think if it's a good idea to say it or not. He's just going to say it because, well, it's there, and it's the only thing that's there. That's why there's so many N-words most of the time. But speaking of that, I got to give a shout out to N-Word Boy 3.0 for archiving all these Cyrax videos. Cyrax goes after people like him a lot who archive Cyrax and tries to copyright strike him down. So go give that man a sub if you want to follow along with Cyrax's antics, because he's one of the few people left around still archiving the Goblin.
And let's be honest, dude. Everything you do is a motherfucking lie, dude. You lie on your counterclaims to keep my shit. You openly admit to stealing my music so I can't make money. Why? Because you want to use me for money. You don't want to make money because you know once I start doing, I can start fighting back. That's why y'all don't want me to make money. Because the minute I start fighting back, every one of you little scam artist motherfuckers is screwed. Every single one of you is fucked. That's why you don't want me making money. That's why you hide behind fictitious names. That's why y'all put fake ass info into this shit so y'all can hide like a bunch of bitches. If you ask me, anybody that hides behind a fake ass name like Chance Wilkins and all these other names shows you're fake as fuck. Shows you're a phony, bruh. Shows you're a punk ass bitch and a coward.
Just so much blatant hypocrisy coming here from Cyrax, saying that people who go behind fake names are cowards and this, that, and the third. Let's go down Cyrax's list of fake names he's gone by in the past. Shadowblade, DJ Otaku, Retro Gamer Official, DK Customs. I mean, the list goes on, and it's so rich to see him just be like, hey, Chance Wilkins, you're an absolute coward for not actually going by your real name, says the artist formerly known as Cyrax.
And you know what's funny to me is this. The reason why y'all want me to apologize is for one specific reason. See, y'all just want me to apologize for every specific thing so y'all can use it against me even more. Which is why I'm not apologizing for the shit I did. That's why I'm not apologizing for falling for that fake shit. Should I have fallen for it? No. But guess what? That's a part of fucking life. That's how you learn. You make mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. You can't be afraid of making mistakes in life. Because if you're afraid of making mistakes in life, then you're never going to learn. You're never going to get anywhere. That for me was a learning lesson. I had to learn that lesson the hard way to know not to do that again. The only reason why y'all want to fucking use that shit against me is so you can continue to tarnish my reputation and keep me held down, just like you always fucking try to do.
So this is that part of the video I told you about where he's saying that he's completely unapologetic for that mistake he made in the past. He doesn't want to outright say it, but he's talking about when he got tricked into talking to someone he thought was a minor. And he tries to face this as like some, oh, it's an issue about me making mistakes. And everyone makes mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you learn how to get better, you know? Like that's the motto he's trying to say here. He's trying to turn this into something it's not. Because he was a 30-year-old man when this happened. You're not some poor innocent victim, Cyrax, who didn't know better. You knew that you shouldn't have been talking to someone who you thought was a minor, and now you reap what you sow, and you just can't handle that. You want it to be the people who, quote-unquote, tricked you to be the ones getting in trouble, because you just don't want to be facing any type of, like, consequences for your actions. At the end of the day, that's all this is to Cyrax, is an outlet for him to vent and bitch about being just cast aside and ridiculed for the stupid shit he's done on the internet, and he just doesn't want to be ridiculed anymore. Sadly, it doesn't work like that when you're a known predator on the internet, but Cyrax will fight tooth and nail to try to change that, clean up his image. I mean, you heard it in the last video, but he can't go 6 months without getting on the internet. It can only be about 12 hours until he needs to call out the trolls again, and that's why we're watching this train wreck of a video right here.
And let's be honest, N-word boy, you're jealous of me, motherfucker. That's why you steal my shit. Cause you're jealous of my skill. You're jealous of what I can do, the money I can make. See, y'all want to rob me because I look like an easy target. Just like y'all did with N-word boy and Daniel Larson. Just like y'all did with White Bowser. Just like y'all did to so many other people. You guys are fucking snake ass scam artists. Some might even say that y'all are demons in human form. Because the shit y'all do is clearly quite evil.
So again, let me get this straight. The man who wrote the song, or I keep saying wrote, the man who stole the song Lost Innocence, the man who was caught talking to people that he thought were underage children, and the man who did just weird acts to a blind kid back in high school is going to point the finger and call other people evil, all the while he's sitting here taking up for Daniel Larson and White Bowser. Like this guy is just a bastion of humanity. Like he is the best type of person there is. There's no one better than Chance Wilkins, and all these trolls need to get with the program and become better people. That's all I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. But no, let's be real. He's just doing what he's done for years now, blaming everyone else for everything that's wrong in his life. He's blaming everyone for him not having any money, and all these troll channels take everything he's like earned away from him. He hasn't earned a thing. Like this video you're seeing on screen right now, he would never be able to monetize this if it were on YouTube, because he's dropping the F slur like 4 or 5 times in it. So like Cyrax's whole like idea that he would be making so much money with his content is such bullshit, considering most of the time he's considering whipping out his bird, saying the N-word, different things. These are things that YouTube or most sites just wouldn't monetize anyway, but he's gonna blame everybody else for that problem, not him.
Did I make a mistake? Yeah, but let me tell you, I'm not sorry for that mistake, and you wanna know why? Cause that mistake allowed me to see what's really going on. That mistake showed me the broader picture of what you guys are really about, which is scamming people and targeting people. Targeting people that look like me, that look different. Why? Because y'all are lazy as fuck, you're talentless fucking hack jobs. You don't know how to create your own content, so you go about making money off the backs of other motherfucking people. And you do it by ruining their reputation, and then targeting them, and then making them look like shit. And then the minute that they've had enough of your shit, and they fire back, all of a sudden, they're the bad guy. Nah, motherfuckers, We ain't the bad guys. Y'all motherfuckers are the bad guys. Y'all are the ones that need dealt with. Y'all are the motherfuckers that need shut down. Yeah, I may have done a lot of bad shit, but guess what? That bad shit was brought on by you motherfuckers. I take no blame in the way I reacted. Because y'all put me in that position. And you know what I find interesting? What I find very funny and very interesting is this. Y'all tell me to take responsibility for what I did. Why should I take responsibility for what I did when y'all won't take responsibility for what y'all have done? Taking responsibility for what you've done is a two-way street, motherfuckers. Cause and effect. Action, reaction.
Oh my god, he is unbelievable and he'll never change. I know I've said that a lot in this video, but I mean, just listen to him there. He doesn't regret making the mistake he made. Again, he's alluding to him talking to the person he thought was a minor. He doesn't regret that. You know why? Because it made him see all these fakes who want to make money off him and all these scammers and this, that, and the third. Like what do these people who make fun of you and make videos on you have to do with the mistakes you made in the past that most likely caused these people to make those videos? Cause and effect, Cyrax. Action, reaction. What did you expect to happen? I'll tell you what he expected to happen. He expected people to go, no, he's right. He's right. You know, look at all these assholes, like just a bunch of talentless hacks using Cyrax's hard work on their own channels to make a buck. Just pitiful, pitiful. Let's all praise Cyrax for the great things he does while we throw tomatoes at all these pitiful trolls. And, you know, I know that's much more eloquent than Cyrax would think about it. You know, he'd just think of himself driving like a monster truck over a troll's house or something. But he thinks at the end of the day that he's gonna walk out of this victorious. Somehow, some way, come hell or high water, he's gonna get the W on these trolls. He doesn't know how he's gonna do it, but by God, he's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. And do I think he's going to? No, no, and I imagine most of you know that he's not going to. But the fact that he's going to sit here and sulk about it for years to come, most likely on YouTube for the entire world to see, is going to be a pretty humorous thing to see every time another Cyrax video pops up. But let's hope it's more stuff like this and him bitching about the trolls, and less of him just being the horrible little person that we know him to be. And with all that being said, do my best Cyrax impression there. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I know a lot of you have been waiting for these Cyrax videos to return for a long time, and this is more of a one-off. We're going to see what the goblin's up to. It was pretty interesting, and if anything more happens with them, you know I'll have you guys updated. But for right now, this is it, and we got a lot more videos coming out soon, and I hope you guys enjoy what I've been putting out and what I'm putting out soon. So until I get all those out, and until I see you next time, I'm getting out of here, my friends. So until then, take care, stay safe, and have a great rest of your day, you goats.